GBI shares new details on last week's deadly shooting at Atlanta CDC campus. They held a news conference within the last 2 hours, and Fox 5's Kim Leffler joins us live from GBI headquarters with the very latest. They revealed quite a few new details about this case, Kim.
Yeah, the GBI says a total of 6 buildings at CDC headquarters got hit, and authorities recovered 5 firearms from the scene. Now, the GBI says Officer David Rose died from one of the shooter's weapons. Investigators also say the shooter, identified as Patrick Joseph White, died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We now know more than 500 shell casings were found at the scene, and nearly 200 hit the CDC buildings. Now, the GBI says weapons used in this attack belonged to White's father, and that White broke into the safe where those weapons were held to take them. The GBI director says White had recently spoken about suicide, which led to police being contacted weeks before the shooting at the CDC. But investigators say White had no previous criminal history, and his family is cooperating with the investigation. Now take a listen to more from the GBI director about White's background, as well as part of a 911 call from White's father in Cobb County on the day of the shooting.
A search warrant executed at the residence of the shooter revealed written documentation that expressed the shooter's discontent with the COVID-19 vaccinations.
I'm very worried that he might have been involved in this shooting today. I can't get any information from anybody. I've called the DeKalb County 911 number 3 times. I don't know if he was involved. I need some help.
Now, the GBI tells us they'll release a photo of White later on today, and the FBI also confirmed no one inside the CDC or the daycare was hurt in the shooting. Now, during the briefing, both GBI and FBI officials did talk about and stress the bravery and heroism of Officer David Rose, simply doing his job, responding to the scene there, and killed in the line of duty. For now, live at GBI headquarters, Kim Leffler, Fox 5 News.
All right, Kim. Thank you for that. In DeKalb County, there are now 2 growing memorials for fallen Officer David Rose and his brave service. He was killed Friday while responding to that active shooter near the CDC campus. The accused shooter, Patrick Joseph White, was found dead at the CVS across from the CDC, where police say he opened fire. Authorities have yet to release his photo, but in that news conference, they said they would do so later today. We've learned his father previously reported him to police for suicidal attempts. The calls took place on September 7th of last year, April 25th, and July 21st of this year. And at least one of those calls, White's father told dispatchers White had gotten a hold of a gun. After the first call, White was taken to Kennestone Hospital for treatment, but he refused help the other 2 times. Meanwhile, we're hearing from a woman who says she came face to face with the shooter. She works for a dance studio in the area and tells us she came within a matter of feet of the gunman. The woman, who didn't want to be identified, says she was turning into Emery Point when she saw the gunman firing off shots. She describes the incident as something that happened so fast that all she could do was try to escape as quickly as possible.
The more I heard the loud bangs, I thought to myself, I think these are gunshots. And when I look to my right, I see him walking out and down the steps, right towards my direction, gun up, shooting erratically. And I don't know if he's shooting at a particular person or object.
To give you an idea of the number of gunshots fired, the GBI provided this photo of dozens of evidence markers on the ground showing where all those gun casings fell. The news conference today revealed he fired more than 500 shots before he was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We also learned that he got those guns from his father and broke into a safe in order to access them. We've got all of those details on our website. We'll have the very latest developments on this story and more, all on fox5atlanta.com or the free Fox Local app.